Hey sis, let me tell you about the moment that I realized that corporate America didn't care about me at all. Not my good intentions, not my efforts, and certainly not my free pancakes. Let's get into it. So I worked for a call center for a large tech company, and this was just a regular day in the office. I was on the employee engagement team, which sounds fun and all, but it's really just a term that says unpaid party planning committee for people who don't care and never say thank you anyway. So that day we had a large meeting with all the leadership at 8 a.m. So of course I'm thinking everybody's gonna be hungry. Let's go ahead and order IHOP. So I ordered IHOP. We got pancakes, bacon, eggs, sausage, the whole works. We splurged. I didn't go to Denny's. So I'm setting up the room, making it super cute, right? And IHOP delivered in style. I mean, they had silver buffet trays, cloth napkins, all that. I mean, it was nice. And I think people were super excited. They had something to look forward to outside of continental breakfast that we would normally get. But then I smelled it. You know that smell when something is a little bit too toasted? Yeah, it was the pancakes. I didn't think nothing of it because everybody was still eating them, so I didn't think anything of it. But I guess that the IHOP representative forgot to put water at the bottom of the tray. So if you've ever done a buffet, you have to put water at the bottom of the tray so it doesn't directly heat up the food or overcook the food. So the pancakes were burning from underneath. So here's where the corporate petty BS shows up in full force. The next morning, I get called into a meeting. I go down to the meeting and I'm thinking, okay, this is just a follow-up, or they're just gonna give me some props for the great work that I did for going the extra mile for our team. But no, instead, my manager says with a straight face, Chelsea, we're removing you from the events committee. Pause. Not thank you, not, I know it wasn't your fault. I didn't burn the pancakes and not all of them even burned. A lot of people enjoyed that meal. I didn't even light the burner. I didn't flip a flapjack, but somehow now I am pancake public enemy number one. And mind you, no one else got in trouble. Not the caterer, not the 3 other people on the team, just me, because I was the one that took the lead. That moment just wasn't ridiculous, it was revealing. I realized that I was putting in extra effort in a place that didn't value me. That's when I realized something deep. In corporate, the more initiative you take, the easier it is to blame you when something goes wrong. I try to boost morale, but instead they use me as a scapegoat for something that I didn't even cause. And that moment made me really realize something about corporate America. They will let you take the fall, even if you're just trying to bring breakfast. I thought I was adding value. They saw me as a liability the moment things weren't perfect. And let's be honest, sis, if they'll demote you over pancakes, what do you think they're gonna do when you really shine? That's when I started to wake up. I realized that I'm out here putting on brunch for people who won't even support my promotion. Out here bringing joy to a system that wasn't designed to celebrate me. I said, never again. That was one of the moments that really pushed me to start building my own thing. A business where I get to make decisions, where no one can demote me for trying. A business where I can create value and not just bring food to 8 a.m. meetings. If you're watching this thinking, yup, that's exactly why I need to leave my 9 to 5. You know what time it is, sis? That's why I created Sassy Boss, to help women like us create profitable, automated businesses that run on autopilot and help us get paid what we're worth without needing approval from anyone else. Make sure you grab my free guide, The Passive Income Playbook. This guide is gonna show you how to attract your ideal clients and bring in the coin. Don't forget to subscribe for more corporate BS, marketing strategy, and all around boss queen energy every single week. And hey, if you got a ridiculous story that you had to deal with at work, please drop it below because I'd love to hear about it and maybe even feature it on one of my episodes. See you next time.